We're now going to take a closer look at the chart of the accounts page. This can be accessed via the Payroll Settings tab here, and also here. Once you have connected to Journal servers via the Payroll Settings Journals page and imported your chart of accounts, you can map these accounts to different payroll transaction types. The chart of accounts page consists of two sections. These are primary accounts and location-specific accounts. The primary accounts are required, and these are the accounts that will be used if no location-specific accounts are mapped. When you map your default geo accounts, you'll notice there's an option to split by location. This allows you to write a transaction line per location to the journal for the same amount. This is particularly useful if you're using locations, classes, or tracking categories in your specified accounting package. In regards to location-specific accounts, these will send your journal entries to different ledger accounts depending on the location of the earnings. When location-specific accounts are in place, they supersede the primary account settings. In regards to location-specific accounts, these will send your journal entries to different ledger accounts depending on the location of the earnings. When location-specific accounts are in place, they supersede the primary account settings above. In order to add a location-specific account, you just need to click the Add button on the right-hand side here. You can then select a location, for example, Airport Cafe Terminal 5, and press Save. If you want to have data mapped from this location, for example, Airport Cafe Terminal 5, you'll need to include the details for at least the default accounts in order for the system to map accordingly. The transactions are created based on a transaction hierarchy, so we'll look at the location-specific accounts first, and if there are no location-specific accounts, it will look at the primary accounts. Within each of these, it will look at these categories first to see if there's any mapping set up. If not, it will take into account any details that have been set up in the default accounts. This is the reason why the default accounts section is compulsory. If nothing is set up in these accounts, it will then move up the line to look at these accounts. And if nothing has been set up, it will follow the mapping on the default accounts under the primary accounts section here. This page also allows you to export the chart of accounts configuration to an Excel file. And this is handy if you need to easily check the account details that you have entered or make changes in bulk before importing them back into the system. On the Manage Accounts page here, you are able to view the account details as well as manually add anything new by clicking the Add option here. You'll also notice the Import and Export option, along with the option to change journal provider. By clicking this, you'll be directed to the Payroll Settings Journal page, where you'll be able to change the journal provider if needed. And that's all for now for the Chart of Accounts page.